ladies. Today we have a really fun episode for you on the Tracy Gold Show. We are going to be showing you how to do professional curls DIY style. And today I'm going to have Theda Blackwood who's coming on with me, and I can see, yay, Theda is there. Hey Theda, just click on the, yes, there we go, view request.
Okay. So there is a reason why I look so funny today, why my hair looks so funny. We're going to explain it. Hello! Theda, how much fun is this?
Oh, this is going to be good.
I was like, my husband's like, that could be a new style.
Look, actually, I love your curls over there. That is beautiful.
Well, it's funny because I have curl on this side and straight on this side.
Well,
and
you know,
it is the funniest look.
I know.
I
am not used to having all these ringlets. So, yeah, and we'll get into this because, look, there's some straight happening here.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, what we're doing today is we're going to give you a live demonstration on how to do professional curls and do them at home, because not all of us can go and run to the hair salon when we need to look good, right? And I know for me, I go on set often and on camera often, and many people think that I have a whole team. Girls, I don't have a team. It's me, me, and me, right? And I have to be what they call camera ready, and I have to be able to go on set, and maybe I'm lucky enough to do a 15-minute top up, at the salon before before I go on set. But generally I have to do it myself and I have to look good. So I've learned how to style my own hair, but these products have taken my styling to a whole new level. And so Theda and I are going to show you the difference that the new serum curling cream makes, right, Theda? I'm just so excited about it.
It is crazy. I did what you told me to do, and I curled one side of my hair with the Theorem Bell Curve, and one side did not have it. And it is lights out. Look at, like, this is all bouncy curl, right? Look what's happening over here. I have I curled that.
And let me also
some
say
of them are doing, but they're not like bouncy.
Okay, so what I'm finding interesting as well is you still use the density, right? Mm-hmm. So the density, for those of you who don't know, who are new, so it's great to see all of you coming on. It's wonderful to have you here. So for those of you who don't know, the density is also amazing. It is a hair mask and it does reduce the frizzies. And I have noticed a big difference in my styling just with using the density. But then, ta-da, Theorem brought out this bell curve, and I've been curling my hair the same way for years, and I'll show you how I do it in a second. And even my husband was looking, he was going, whoa, like, what's happened to your curl? I'm like, yeah, what's happened? And they're bouncy.
Yes, they're bouncy. Like, okay, so you've seen my hair, and for those of you who are like joining in again, you've seen my hair. It is straight. It does not hold it does not hold a curve. And so what's crazy is you can even see how flat this is over here and how like bouncy, how much bouncier this is over here. And I don't curl my hair very often. So, I mean, I know when I get longer hair, maybe I'll curl it more often, but this is just like, look at it. It's like, it's crazy.
So what I'm going to do so that everybody can actually see, so just so that you know, I wash, and it's a thing for me to wash my hair, and I did it during the week, especially for you. So I just hope you appreciate, because it is a thing for me to wash my hair because I have so much hair. And then what I did is I used, and this is also very interesting, Theda, is that for the first time I used the Vector, and the Vector is a straightening balm. So what I did is I used the Vector all throughout my hair first, just to blow dry it straight. Mm-hmm. And then this side, I mean, what a beautiful result.
It's beautiful. That was the first time you used it, right?
It's the first time I've used it. Now, when I first put it on, I have to be honest, Theda, that it does feel like you have product in your hair. But then as I started blow drying my hair, I was like, the product disappears, the product feeling disappears, and the bounce and the shine is amazing.
Well, what I see is it's just more smooth. Like and which is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to give you like a really great blowout. And as a matter of fact, Zoe, our managing director of our lab, said that if you like work up a sweat blow drying your hair like you do probably.
Yes, exactly.
That this is actually a fabulous product for
It
having a
is.
great blowout.
It is. And so that's what I also wanted to show ladies is that if you want a great blowout, and listen to me, also just put in the little disclaimer, I didn't have a huge amount of time to do my blowout this morning because I had a meeting that I'd forgotten about and I was like, oh, got wet hair, quickly have to dry. So I didn't go to that much effort. If I had gone to more effort, I think I would have gotten it even smoother and straighter. And for those of you who don't know, I have very crispy, like very curly, frizzy hair on the bottom. But also, I use the bell curve. If you look at my video yesterday, I used the bell curve and I used a diffuser. And it's actually starting to make that curl even more beautiful, which I'm very excited about. But what we're going to do, Theta, is I'm actually going to do this on set because I put the bell curve. Okay, so let me just turn on. I'm a huge fan of having good quality tools. I just think that when you have, so first of all, like if you do a blow drying, have a professional blow dryer. Don't waste your money on a whole bunch of these things that are cheaper but not as good quality. You don't need to have the best. Like you don't have to have a $400 blow dryer. I don't, but you do need a good one. You need a good brush. Some of these tools, if you want to get them, you can actually go on to tracygoldshow.com and sign up for my newsletter, and I'll send you the links to my favorite products and tools in there, and that way you can get them. So what I did is I did a blowout with my hair dryer and my proper brush singular one, but I haven't put the bell curve on here yet. I haven't used the curling cream. So we're going to see now the bell curve is on this side, the curling cream is on this side, and we see the result, right? It's amazing.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
I mean, it's soft. It's like, and it doesn't feel crunchy. It's incredible. I'm loving it. So now we're going to do the test, Theta. We're going to do the test and see. Okay, so, and the nice thing is that you can use, I mean, it's okay that I use the vector, right? Because that's fine.
So. I think so. This will be a nice experiment because I have heard that the vector still works pretty well when you curl it.
Well, that's the thing is that often the smoothing, I used to, because when I curl my hair, I don't just, whoops. This is the challenge with doing hair with AirPods, right?
Yes, yes.
When I curl my hair, I always blow dry it first, and I try and get it nice and smooth because I have these different textures of hair. It helps me to, just get that smooth finish. Okay, but this doesn't have, and I'm doing it exactly the same way, girls. So completely, and I don't know what to expect. Right? I have not tried this before.
That's why we have live.
This is why live is so powerful. I have not tried this before. Disclaimer, disclaimer. Okay, now let's see. Ew.
Is that so that is with the that's with the vector. The bell curve definitely the bell curve curls more.
Hold on, I have to try it again.
Yes, you do.
I have to do a couple so you can see it. Now it did take, okay, so my bottom pieces I normally take quite big pieces because I have quite a lot of natural curl in the bottom pieces. Hold on. And I'm going to take a smaller piece because this is what I did with the other side. So I'm not trying, I'm not trying to have a specific result here. I'm just trying it out so that you can see.
That's
and
really
I
crazy.
highly recommend the GHD, the tong is amazing. Make sure if you go onto my Amazon shop, you'll see the one that I recommend. It's at the best price possible that I've seen. And it also comes with the glove. You need the glove because otherwise you're going to burn yourself. Theta, the one time I actually burnt my neck.
Oh my.
With it. I know. You got to be really careful.
So that is, like a lot smoother of a curl, right?
It is. You know what? To be honest with you, this is how my curl normally looks. Without the so this is how I would normally get it. Because I would normally blow dry my hair straight and then I would get, and I have used other products that make my hair straight before. But it's not anything like this side. It's amazing to me.
The technology in the bell curve, I was taking some notes from Zoe, our R&D director. The hair has a wave complex in it that reduces frizz, but it also makes the curl more defined. And they did some clinical studies or some tests with 3 hours, 6 hours, and even 12 hours after curling hair. And the curl or the wave complex really helped hold the curl. So it'll be interesting to see how this performs after several hours.
Yes. Do I really want to keep?
I don't know.
Half and half. I'm thinking straight and curly could be quite interesting. But I think, you know what I think though? Okay, definitely, guys. All right. So I just want to show you, and I hope you can see it clearly. I'm going to pick up my hair. Look at the difference. I mean, to me, it is so very obvious that this is much better. Can you see that, Theta?
I can, a little bit. Yeah. It's like, I mean, I see it more like on the top of your hair, just the curls, you know, and maybe it's like when you get to the top of your hair, it'll be.
Yeah, I think it's going to show you more. So tell me, why does it work so well? Because I've never seen anything like this. Just so that I can, you know, we can talk while I'm doing this.
Yeah, sure. Well, I mean, what I'm learning about the product is, you know, that it is a very lightweight curl cream that allows, you know, the hair to bounce, and it helps sort of keep away the frizz. It makes your hair more elastic and bouncy. It doesn't let the moisture escape from your hair. Now, here's the thing. So it doesn't create curls. Like my hair, it enhances your normal curl. And obviously I have a little bit of natural wave in my hair because when I did the whole crunchy, scrunchy plop method with wet hair, it actually had like a beachy wave, which I used to have as a child, but never really embraced that because it really didn't look very great, you know, that way. I always just blew it out. But it does have some superior science and technology backed behind it that really allow it to work. They've got some coconut oil in there, but it's a very fine molecular structure so that it really penetrates the hair and gives the hair the extra moisture. And just the ingredients, I mean, it sounds like a salad again. Flaxseed, listen to this.
Salad on my hair.
Yeah, listen, coconut oil, flaxseed oil, chia seed extract, bamboo extract, quinoa seed extract, horsetail extract. I mean, the stuff sounds seriously like a salad, right?
Wow. Wow. What did you say about horsetail extract?
It's one of the ingredients, and I haven't researched it completely yet and what it exactly does. But from what I understand, it just doesn't let the moisture escape from your hair so that your curls are moisturized, hydrated, and bouncy. Just keep that wave, the more defined curl.
What I'm finding is that as I've been using the bell curve, so I tried it a couple. So the nice thing is that you can either use it on your hair wet before you blow dry your hair. So you can use it like if you're going to scrunch your hair with a diffuser. I found, Theta, that it definitely made my hair more wild, and it was nice. Like I really enjoyed it. You utilized my existing curl, but my top layers are still very, very stubborn because my top layers are straight.
Well, I mean, and it's looking good.
It's true what you're saying. I'm talking about just from a diffuser perspective. Like in order to get these top pieces really curly, I have to use like a curling iron. It doesn't, you know, but I did do on Saturday, I think I sent you photographs. I did do the scrunchy thing, and it did work for a while. It definitely worked for a while. It just doesn't last that long.
I would be very
have natural curl.
I would be very curious, and maybe you should post a picture this evening after you've gone like a day, you know? Because it would be curious. I would be curious. Today it's pretty hot and humid outside, actually. And if you took a walk in Central Park, and you know, it would be interesting to see which or how they would react to the humidity.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'm definitely finding, even because we had a couple of very rainy days, and I had used the bell curve, and I was very pleasantly surprised at how my hair handled the humidity and the rain and the everything, and it lasted for much longer than it normally would. Like I would have to recurl every second day. And I remember saying to you the other day, I was like, oh my goodness, look at my hair's looking amazing today. And you said, what did you do? And I said, nothing. That was the coolest thing.
Okay.
The thing is, Theta, let's talk about the health of hair, because that's also very important. Like, that's one of the things that I've noticed since I've started using Theorem. Because my hair is so much healthier, the styling is becoming so much easier. We're almost done, girls.
I know. I can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, the health of your hair is so important. And it really, I mean, that density, I can't say enough about, because it's got that heat protectant, but also the bell curve and the vector have a heat protectant in it as well. So as you're doing these heat styling curls and beachy waves or whatever we're doing to our hair, including the blow dryer, it is imperative that you use a heat protectant. Yeah, because otherwise you're going to end up with breakage and really truly damaged hair. Your hair should be more elastic, and like the bends that you're putting in your hair shouldn't stress it out.
Yes. And I mean, I am using a hot wand, right? This is a hot, I mean, I know because I burnt my neck. I got it when I first got it. You want to be careful. I know. I mean, I had a glowworm on my neck. It was very scary. So you have to be very careful with these tools. But it made me think, like, wow, I'm putting my hair through that. You know,
your hair looks gorgeous, Tracy.
It's looking amazing, right? Like, I have to look at this side because it's so hard to see. I think that the vectors also helped a lot. But I think, like what you say, I don't know. I still feel like the actual curl is better.
Yeah, and the other thing is the curl that you did on that side was what, an hour or so ago or whatever.
No, it was a few minutes ago.
A few minutes ago. So look at this. So this is density. This is literally it's just straight. But some of this. So I'm gonna show you the brush out test, because I mean it's gonna look wild. I don't even know what it's gonna look like. But for me, having thin, straight, fine hair, the brush out is going to be kind of interesting. Okay, so here's like nothing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Looks like nothing.
Hardly anything.
Because usually this would just be flat.
Wow. Wow.
So the curl is actually staying when I brushed it, compared to this is now just waves, I believe, right?
Okay, see, so
that's nuts.
Interesting.
That's nuts.
Okay, so this is interesting, because this is definitely, now I have just done this in comparison to even this is done. You're right. Like, I'm just trying to think at least 45 minutes ago. So it would be interesting to see, let me look in the mirror, how the two last and which one lasts longer. But I would hazard a guess, and it is a little bit of an unfair test because I have used the vector. So it's already given that smoothing, beautiful kind of, plus I have used density as a mask before. So I washed my hair, used the density as a hair mask, okay, which also nourishes. I'm also finding, Theta, my color. I don't color my hair. This is my natural color. I'm finding my color is getting brighter and more vibrant. What's that about?
Well, so any of the I'm sitting here looking at my hair and I'm like, I want this side on this side.
Yes, I know.
Like, look at this.
Yours is incredibly obvious. I mean, I think this is going to be interesting to see how mine lasts.
I feel like Marilyn Monroe. I feel like Marilyn Monroe here.
Okay.
Anyway, so the reason why the color is looking richer and just better is because your hair, if it's not in really great shape, and I mean, you take good care of your hair too, but but the products do make a difference. Any damage that you have on the shaft of your hair, it shows up as like, if you can imagine a silky smooth, like a fishing line, okay? That would be healthy hair. But if you have maybe a rope that has little frays on it, as opposed to, that's going to be maybe what a damaged hair follicle might look like. And when you get to smooth out that hair shaft, it just makes the color richer because you don't have the light refraction. Think about that. If you've got a rope you know, the light is hitting those strands at different,
Yes.
yeah, and it's just going to make it lighter looking
Yes.
than if you use something that was perhaps nylon or
Yeah.
something, you know.
So what I'm taking from this is that there's two lessons for me, and this is so interesting because I am doing this live. Like I'm not pretend, I'm doing
Yeah.
it the same way. And what I'm realizing is that even if you wanted one product, like let's say for instance you do, like I like to have a variety, right? So I showed you the one is blowout and the one is, and I like to do different things. And now even with the bell curve, I can have my natural hair, my natural curl. The first day, let it be completely wild. And then the second day when my straight pieces are being naughty again, then I just put them up in like a little top knot at the top and let the wild curl go, right? So it's giving me more flexibility with styling my hair. But if I were to choose one product, I would probably actually go with the Vector because the Vector allows me to blow dry my hair straight and it gives me good curl.
And I would go
smooth.
Yeah, and I would go for the bell curve because the Vector, and you'll see we're going to do Vector next week, right?
Yes, we are.
So my very straight hair doesn't necessarily need to be straighter. So, but I do need something that when I choose to style with some curl, I need something that's going to hold it. Actually, it'd be interesting. Maybe next week I'll try Vector with try a side with curl. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But
say that again.
Just like you did, how you tried bell curve and Vector, sort of.
I think you should do. You know what? That's a great idea. So, and what I'm going to do next week is I'm actually going to do one side. I'm going to do a blowout with the Vector, and the other side I'm going to do a blowout with just a normal heat protector.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to use the density.
Really?
Yeah.
That's going to be so hard to not do.
I know. I think I may have to go like wet the next side of my hair to do it again.
The funny thing is,
or curl it after that. But I think that would be very interesting because this is what I'm learning. And Theta, this is the power of doing this live. This is what I'm learning is that when you are taking good care of your hair, like that's what I like about, say, the density and the serum products is that it's nourishing our hair. And that automatically it makes it much easier to curl, much easier to style, much easier to do all these kinds of things because we're taking better care of our hair. So that's the start. And then to have products that care for your hair and help you to style your hair better is phenomenal.
And it's all water soluble too. So you're not putting a lot of sticky icky stuff on your hair. It actually is really good for your hair and good for the environment.
Yeah. And what I'm also excited about is that because I tried out the bell curve, now what's nice about curling my hair with the diffuser is it goes really quickly. So as you can see, this takes a while. I mean, you didn't even see me blow drying my hair straight and then curling this side. I only curled this side. So you can imagine how long it takes. Whereas when I use the bell curve, I can just diffuse my hair, let the natural curl be the natural curl. And I also think, because I have this top layer that's very straight, I need to cut into it a little bit. I need to thin it out a little bit, and I bet you it will curl easier. Because if it's heavier, then it's very stubborn. It's my naughty pieces.
Well, I tell you what, your hair looks amazing. I mean, it did before, but now it's just like, wow.
It's incredible, right?
Yeah.
So I think that just shows that when you nourish your hair and you have styling products that are going to help nourish your hair and make your hair look amazing, I don't know, it's a no-brainer. So, Theta, I know we haven't officially launched it yet because we're still we're finalizing everything, but I just want to let our viewers know to stay tuned because Theta and I are actually going to be doing an in-depth workshop. Yes, we're going to teach you how to nourish your hair, take good care of your hair, and then we're also going to teach you how to do a professional blowout. So like the half of my hair that was a blowout, and then professional curls and some really great styling tips, and then give you individual tips as well, because we know, I have different textured hair to Theta, but you may have special needs, or you're not sure how to use certain products or certain tools. And so we're going to be launching that workshop very, very soon. So if you want to stay tuned, then you can go to tracygoldshow.com and just sign up for our newsletter, because I will be sending email blasts out to you through there to let you know of when we have the date for the workshop, because it's going to be fun, right,
so
Theta?
excited. I'm so excited.
I know. And for those women who are attending, they also are going to get a free density.
Yay! Yay! That is seriously like addicting. Once I tried that, I'm like, I didn't want to ever run out of it ever again.
No, I tell you, I have this on auto ship like you have no idea. I was like, there is no way I'm running out of this stuff. So
yes.
Yeah. So I've loved it. I mean, this has been so much fun, Theta, and I hope that you as viewers have found this very, very helpful. And just in learning how, whether you use serum or not, that's absolutely fine. But just using products that are going to hydrate your hair, that are going to take care of your hair, and then it will make it easier for you to style, and also to use the right tools. I can't say that enough. Rather invest a little bit of money. It'll save you in the long run, because you won't have to go to the hairstylist each time, which is fabulous. So yeah. And yeah, go ahead, Theta.
No, I was just gonna say, it just, like, when you are using good products, I noticed my hairstylist, I mean, she's been cutting my hair for 15 years, actually longer, I think. And the last time I went in, and now this is 6 months after using it, but I progressively got better and better and better and healthier and healthier and healthier. Where she's like, I don't even have to cut off anything off your ends. It just, I mean, I'm shaping it, but it's kind of crazy.
It's interesting that you said that, because I was thinking to myself the other day, because I learned how to cut my own hair during COVID. Out of desperation, I actually contacted my hairstylist in South Africa, and I had a Zoom call with her, and she's cut my hair for years. And obviously, I'm not in South Africa. I'm not going to her anymore.
Right.
But I asked her to teach me how to cut my own hair, and I did. And I was looking at my hair today, and I was thinking, I feel like I need to just thin out these top layers, because they're getting heavy. But that's it, because my ends are looking amazing. My hair's looking good. And I'm also finding that the longer I'm using serum, the more my hair's getting easier to style. I'm losing less hair in my brush. I'm finding it just, my color's coming alive.
My thin hair has, I mean, when I brush through it like wet, it doesn't feel like a rat's nest. It feels so smooth and so thick for me, who has fine hair. It's just a total game changer.
Yeah. So if you guys want, I have a $5 coupon for you. So also, if you go to tracygoldshow.com and you sign up for the newsletter, there'll be a pop-up in the first few seconds that you go to the website. And please don't Google it. It's Tracy Gold, Tracy, gold is in the color, show.com. Because if you Google it, you're going to find Tracy Gold from Growing Pains, different Tracy Gold, not the same one.
Nope.
So go to the show website and sign up to the newsletter, and you'll get an email with information about the show, about serum, and also a link so that you can get a $5 off coupon. And they have a 60-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk. That's what I did. I purchased my own products, so these have not been sent to me. This is not a sponsored video at all. I'm just so passionate about sharing what I've learned with you, so that you can also look and feel fabulous and have gorgeous hair without spending a fortune. So,
yay! And now I need to go curl this one with the curl cream, because this is looking really good, and this is not. So And
I think I'll take some pictures. By the way, I'll take some pictures tomorrow, and we can really see the test. Right? I won't touch it. I'll let it be what it is. And then we'll share, and then you can check that out on Instagram, by the way, later tomorrow. Check out and I'll show you the after. So that'll be fun. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. Thanks, Theta. As always, she's here every Wednesday. We absolutely love her. She gives us great hair tips, and we'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.